And we also delighted to welcome in his home Grand Prix, Idemitsu Honda LCR rider Takaaki Nakagami, and a very special, I'm sure, emotional weekend ahead as he says goodbye to the Japanese fans.
Well, it will be sad, emotional, of course. You know, this is gonna be the last my home GP as a full-time rider.
And an emotional weekend in prospect as for the final time as a full-time MotoGP rider, at least. I'm sure this is not going to be the last time we see Taka Nakagami racing in front of his home crowd, but it will be certainly his last as a full-time MotoGP rider. Of course, retirement beckons before he becomes Honda test and development rider.
He was a really important person for Japanese motorcycle, I think, because after generation like Aoyama brothers, Yuki Takahashi and blah blah, there's no one, only Taka was there. He showed that Japanese also can do, you know.
It's always inspiring us from our young age. We saw Taka Nakagami was in Moto2. I think he was doing very well. So he was always inspiring and we wanted to be like him.
I think he was one of the most important riders in our nationality. I want to say thank you for a lot of the good race to show all the Japanese fans.
It's our idol from Japan, and always a reference with him, and I learned a lot from the MotoGP rider.
You join us for a crucial practice session in round 16 of this year's MotoGP World Championship. It's the Grand Prix of Japan. We're in the land of the rising sun. Oh, Taka Nakagami gets bumped out right at the end. Nakagami out by less than 200ths of a second. Let's have a quick check on Nakagami. Still out there. He has just set his fastest first sector of the session. Come on, Taka. Let's get behind the home crowd here to see if he can find a late lapper to get himself back inside that top 10. And so close. Fine margins, isn't it, in MotoGP these days? Taka Nakagami threw it all out there. A 1:44.258. He's the best rider on a Japanese motorcycle here today in the Japanese Grand Prix.
Taka so close to that Q2 appearance. What a magical one it would have been. Of course, you've got another opportunity tomorrow, but I imagine a really positive first day to your home Grand Prix.
Yeah, definitely it was super positive that, you know. On the other hand, I was, of course, a little bit disappointed, of course, you know, just by, I don't know, less than 1/10, and then I was outside the top 10. I was a P12. Yeah, every outing in and I really comfortable and I was able to push. So I would say a really positive first day. So I'm really looking forward to tomorrow.
Welcome back to the Mobility Resort Motegi. Welcome back to the Motul Grand Prix of Japan. As Taka Nakagami, and as always, coming to his home round, Lewis, he has got an absolutely beautiful special home race helmet design.
Limited edition helmet design, as he describes it, with the autumn leaves on his crash helmet.
Taka Nakagami then ready for what we hope is not going to be his final qualifying appearance in the Japanese Grand Prix, certainly as a full-time rider. Can Nakagami book one of those coveted 2 places in Q2 coming up shortly? Taka Nakagami yesterday was not even 500ths of a second away from Q2. He's going to be 21st on the grid, having missed out by a whisker yesterday. He takes the checkered flag 11th in that Q1 session. Another sensational sprint over 12 laps in about, 20 minutes time. It's lights out and we're racing in the sprint here in Japan. This is friendly fire, isn't it? LTR Honda versus LTR Honda. Unfortunately, the home farewell for Taka Nakagami has not gone to plan. It's not gone to script at all, has it? Zarko will say that he was at full lean angle, leaned over on the right-hand side, so would not have been fully aware of where Nakagami was.
So with to Taka, when I tried to get him inside the turn 1 and 2, we had a huge contact and he crashed. So that's a pity.
I think he had a big mistake. I mean, was clearly not overtaking point, like which is yeah. I was disappointed in how he moved, and then we touched each other, and then I was outside, and unfortunately I lost the front and finished on the gravel. So yeah, definitely I'm super disappointed in how finished the sprint. Means like we have another chance. So let's keep calm and try to, you know, I need a good dinner and then be ready for main race tomorrow.
The man of the hour, the home hero, on his final Japanese Grand Prix appearance. Taka, how are you?
I'm really emotional already, and then yeah, again, you know, I want to give 100%, you know, to show that, you know, real my potential today, and then I want to enjoy myself. And but yes, again, the fun makes me the extra boost. So yeah, we are all together, and everyone hope enjoy the race.
Thanks to Taka Nakagami. We wish him all the very best in his home Grand Prix.
It's time to race in MotoGP. It's lights out, and we are racing in MotoGP here in Japan. Taka Nakagami, at the moment, well, his farewell to a full-time Grand Prix career in Japan will finish with a point-scoring place. At the moment, he sits in 15th. He's closing in, though, on Raul Fernandez. Taka Nakagami with the big wheelie over the finish line as he says farewell and goodbye, sayonara to the Japanese fans. Nakagami takes the checker flag in 13th place. And points in the bag as well. Maybe a few tears inside that beautiful special home race livery. Joins in the post-race embraces with the Idemitsu LTR Honda team.
These 3 days was really great for me, and once again, let's see, you know, the future. Hopefully, you know, next year, not as a full time, but as a wild card. Hopefully, I can come back, and I will talk to HRC.
Is going to run down to his fan club at the first corner, and some lucky fans are going to get a very special souvenir here as the 30 flags wave proudly. I'm sure there's going to be potentially the gloves are going to go in maybe. As I'm sure that was an emotional last lap and an emotional big wheelie over the line for Taka Nakagami as he says thank you and farewell to his home crowd here in Motegi.